doing? Happy day number one of our 32-day challenge. I hope everybody is doing well and having a blessed day. We are starting a new series, guys. Starting a new series here on the channel. So welcome to my 32-day challenge. I want to do this challenge a little bit differently. I'm still kind of working through on how I want to, do this one differently than the first one. Like, you'll see as the video progresses, you'll see. Hopefully, we can make this slightly different. But good morning. Right now, I am in my room. Today is Monday. Today, I am staying home because we got hit with a really bad snowstorm. We got hit with a winter blizzard, and today, we are home. Obviously, we are not traveling today. Now, besides that, these videos is, let me get my words together. Okay. The videos prior were gym workouts, right? These videos are going to be a little bit different this time because I am going to be doing at-home workouts. Now, the reason why I'm doing at-home workouts is a couple of different reasons. One being, I want to see if I don't go to the gym every day, how would that affect my workout? Which I don't think it's going to affect it too much. But the primary reason is because by me in Jersey, Amtrak is doing construction and fixing the rails and stuff like that. So that means the trains are running differently than what it was before. They're actually running earlier. So in order for me to get to work on time, it means that I need to leave earlier. So this is the reason why I want to do my workouts from home instead of going to the gym, because doing the workouts at home obviously gives me more time to focus on my workout and not worry about if I'm doing all the exercises and things like that I want to do. So right now it is 6:30. We were moving a little bit slower this morning. I'm normally at the gym by 5, but because I am working out from home and because I am off today, we are just moving about an hour or so behind. But let's go ahead and get downstairs. Let me go ahead and get everything set up downstairs, and then we can do today we're going to be doing back. That's what we're going to be focused on today. And then we're going to do 20 minutes of the elliptical, and then we are done for today. I've already meal prepped from this week. I meal prepped yesterday, so I will show you guys what I am going to be eating today. Just little clips and everything like that, and so that you can see that. And then that's pretty much it. We'll see what else we're going to fit into this part of the vlog. All right, guys, I'll see you downstairs. Hey guys, how you doing? Happy blessed Wednesday. Happy day number 3 of my 32-day challenge. I hope you guys are doing well and having a good day, morning, evening, afternoon, morning, afternoon, evening. There we go. All right, guys. So I just finished trying to do a little something with my hair. I honestly need to wash this hair, but I am trying to wait until next month around my trip to actually wash and do a fresh retwist. But just do it up in a ponytail. I was watching a vlog of a young lady who has her beads in the front, basically, I guess, bang of her hair. And I was like, ooh, I want to put my beads, in my hair just to jazz it up a little bit so it doesn't look like plain Jane. But yeah, like I said, that is that. We're going to be working out today. Obviously, today is going to be leg day. Um, and we're going to be doing 20 minutes of the elliptical as well too. I was thinking about it and I was like, I really want to get a walking pad. Eventually, I want to get a walking pad for downstairs for the basement, because I just think it will be really good to have in conjunction to the elliptical. I'm just trying to think about where I will put it and everything. This is just my brain this morning, thinking about things and stuff like that. So like I said, today's leg day, and then we're gonna do 20 minutes of the elliptical, and then we'll get ready for work. We'll go ahead and knock out work today. Work has been very, it's been a lot. It's been a lot for the past couple of weeks, just with the recent days that we've had off through snowstorm, holidays, and things like that. I've definitely have been feeling overwhelmed. Um, the past, I want to say yesterday into today, but I woke up just this morning after watching a vlog. I just woke up like knowing that life will be okay. You know what I mean? Like knowing that we or I will get through this challenge of feeling overwhelmed, feeling like, you know, why am I even why am I even trying sometimes? You understand what I'm saying? Because it is gonna be what it's gonna be. But I'm also trying to remind myself, like remind my mental it will be okay. You know what I mean? So yeah, that is pretty much that with that. But guys, I did want to show you something. So I was watching the vlogs. I had my iPad up, but I want to show you something. I really don't. I mean, you guys see, I show my body and everything like that when I'm doing the check-in for my weight, but I'm not a big person that likes to show off their body because that's just how I am. But I wanted to show you something. So one of the things that I have, guys, let me see if I have the mic. Hold on one second. Okay, so mic is on because I want to make sure you guys see. So one of the things I'm not sure if you guys ever noticed is that I have waist beads, right? So you see them here and everything. You see the waist beads. I'm gonna pull my stomach down or put my pants down a little bit, right? So, and sorry you're seeing underwears, but it is what it is. Um, Now, waist beads are very perfect for monitoring your weight. I think I have spoken about this before. So now, basically, I have like this waist bead, which is pretty much like a tighter waist bead. This is more for like my waist area when I had initially put it on, and this was for my lower waist, like so it will go down here. Now, before I started really working on losing the weight and stuff like that, my waist beads will be tight like this. Like literally, it will be so tight, like maybe not that tight. Maybe like right here, give or take. I'm trying to like turn to the side a little bit. So they'll be like right here or what have you. And guys, I'm telling you, do if you're not monitoring your weight, if you're not, what I'm trying to say, basically do all the things that you need to do, because before they were like here, they were so tight to my body, right? Now look where they are. Look where they have fallen to. I wish I had a picture of what they looked like before and everything, but look where they've officially fallen to. That is where they're falling to compared to where it was up here. I don't think I have a picture or anything like that, but I was looking at my I was woke up this morning and I was like, what's going on? Because I feel like a little something right there on the bottom of my waist. And I was like, oh shoot, this is my freaking waist beads. Like my waist beads have dropped even more than where they were before. So it's just a small wins and everything like that I want to just share with you guys. I know that probably was a little bit TMI, like, girl, why are you just showing me your stomach? But I just wanted to say that stick on your journey. If you want to, I suggest getting waist beads. These were like less than $20 because I got them from Harlem. But I know they have them online. But a good way to also monitor your weight and know that you are doing what you're supposed to be doing is getting waist beads, because it's been a godsend and it's helped me be able to monitor my weight better and know when I'm getting out of order. Okay. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and get downstairs and get started with this workout. It's 4:41, so we're doing pretty good right now. So let's get this workout in. And yeah. All right. I will talk to you, or I'll see you guys when I get downstairs. Hey guys, how you doing? So I just wrapped up my workout for today. I do apologize, guys. I left my mic upstairs. So you're getting regular audio from the camera. I'm just right now packing my lunch to get ready for that. Everything's pretty much packed. I just need to pack my snacks. So let me count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I normally put 10 pepperonis, and then I'll put in my cheese. I normally pack at night, but I forgot to do this. So while we are doing it now, 11, 12. So put everything in my snack bag. And then we're going to chop up the cheese. Guys, why is it freaking snowing right now? I just let Kirby out to go do his business, and it is snowing again. We just can't get a break. We just cannot get a freaking break. That means I'm going to have to leave a couple of minutes early, because now I'm going to have to clean up the car before I head to the train to head to work. So let's chop up this cheese. Now I do have my other snack at work. I had an apple that I brought yesterday, but I didn't eat it because 1, I was busy, and 2, I wasn't hungry. So I wound up not having that. So I like to use my food scale, which is here, to you guys may not see, let me put the camera down, to weigh everything out so that I could put everything into my phone. and I'll be able to track my calories and my macros and stuff. But today's workout was good. I like today's workout because it was a tension workout, or what I call a tension workout, where you don't actually like fully come back up to like a standing position. So it was pretty good. All right, so that is 51 grams of cheese. Hey guys, good morning. Happy blessed Friday. I hope everybody is doing well and having a blessed day. Happy day number 5 to my 32-day challenge. As you can see, guys, I'm already in the basement. I'm already about to start today's workout. I'm gonna keep it honest with you guys. Sorry. I'm tired. As you can see, bags underneath my eyes. I didn't sleep well last night. So I am exhausted, but today I am just tapping into that discipline and just knocking out today's workout because I want to stay in the bed, but at the same time I know if I stay in the bed then I wouldn't be able to hit the, goals that I am trying to reach, and staying, consistent to the journey, and knowing that, some days I'm just going to be tired and it's going to be what it's going to be. Tomorrow is going to be rest day, even though tomorrow is cleaning day. But normally I get up pretty early in the morning, do the cleaning, and then I rest for the rest of the afternoon into evening. So that's what I'll be doing tomorrow. So I'll catch up on sleep and things like that. Hopefully, God willing, tomorrow. But today is going to be a quick workout. It's going to be a 20-minute arm workout. I'm actually going to be following a YouTube video. The name of the young lady's channel is called Nourish. Nourish, let me see. Okay, Nourish Move Love. That's the name of the channel. Sorry, I was making sure that I was reading it properly. We're going to be following her workout. Actually, I could just show it to you guys. So this is the channel here. This is the workout we're going to be doing today. We're going to be focusing on arms. I'm going to try to get a little bit of video of that, but this SD card is kind of already full right now. But I'll try to get a little bit of that, and then we're going to do 20 minutes of elliptical. We'll try to shoot for 25, but we are running behind on time because I am moving pretty slow this morning. I think, oh, my watch is not even charged. That's how bad it is. Right now it is 5:11. Hey guys, so how you doing? It's a little later in the morning. I am obviously in the car. Can you guys see me? Yeah, there we go, a little bit better. I am actually, let's do a screen record. About to work on my food shopping list. I am waiting for the train to come. Oh, I opened up the wrong app. Oh gosh, it is, guys. It's cold. It's 24 degrees right now. What my phone says? My phone don't even say anything right now. Well, it says the high today is gonna be 42. Right now it's 25. My car says 24. Okay, 1 degree off. All right, let's get to it. I was bringing up my food shopping list because I started working on my food shopping list when I was in the shower. I was actually trying to figure out what I'm going to be meal prepping this week. That's when I really take the time out, well, in the shower, to think about what I'm going to fix the upcoming week because I just can't be bothered in thinking about this so early, so early. So Fridays is about the time that I start going through, you know, the Rolodex and seeing what I could possibly fix for a meal prep. So, like I said, I'm just going through my food shopping list. I have pre-existing things here that I have gotten before. So normally I go through that to um, check off things that I think I'm going to need again. All right, so I need to add all-purpose flour back. We need protein bagels. We need pepper and onions. I need lettuce. I'm just unmarking these things that I've checked off before. I think I'm gonna pick up some apples. I probably got maybe about 5 or 6 apples at the house, but maybe I'll pick up some as well too. Um, we need pepper jack cheese. Just going through this list. Now, going back to what I'm meal prepping this week, just to touch bases on that because I did start that with this particular clip. Um, I'm going to be doing a chicken stew, pretty much. But I'm going to use chicken wings because we have a whole lot of chicken wings in the deep freezer that I need to start eating on. My husband, he's been bringing, stuff home. So, from his job. So we have a lot of protein in the deep freezer, and I can't go through it as fast as you know. Let me get my words together. I cannot go through it as fast as he is bringing it home. Okay, there we go. So, but I'm gonna try to knock out some of it this week. Um, see, I got dupes on here as well too. This one, apples, is a dupe. Because sometimes I don't know if I actually wrote it down from before. So I am going to Aldi today because I need to pick up oat milk. So I'll drop chai tea in there as well because I normally get my chai tea from Aldi. That's not a typical store that I stop to day or on Fridays because it's normally nothing that I need from there. But this is what I got so far. I got go to back to the top of the list. Okay, I got Comet, eggs, brown sugar, for Bay, croutons, oatmeal, shower, curtain because we need one of those. Sorry, that's the train that's going the opposite direction on where I need to go. We got body wash, all-purpose flour, protein bagels, peppers and onions, mix. Cause I think this week I'm gonna do chicken sandwiches. I guess we'll be eating chicken on chicken. I don't know. Because I was gonna do chicken for our bagels because I've never done that before. So yeah, guess we'll be doing chicken on chicken. Um, what else? Okay, so let me go back to the top. All right, we got lettuce, grape tomatoes, apples, pepper jack cheese slices, cheese block, cauliflower rice, and chai tea. Oh, guys, this is my train. All right, I'll see you guys later on. you doing? Happy blessed Sunday. I hope you guys are doing well. Happy day number 7 of our 32-day challenge. So remember I told you guys I wanted to do this videos or this series. It's going to be a short series, but I wanted to do it a little bit differently than I did the 75-day challenge. So what I decided to do is do like a quick little sit down with you guys just to basically do a check-in where I'm going over my numbers, and also I wanted to do a, what is it called? I wanted to do a wrap up and I wanted to do a check-in. Exactly. That's what I wanted to do. Sorry guys. So basically in the wrap up, I will be giving you the numbers in which I did that particular week, calories, things like that, average calories, average numbers, and so forth. And then basically, I wanted to do like a check in. So this week, I have 5 questions. Each week may vary, but I have 5 questions of things that I'm basically going to talk about on, you know, basically asking myself the question and then responding, and then you guys get to see my answer. So let's go ahead and get started with the week's wrap up as far as our numbers. So I did record my steps for this week. I have my fitness watch here that records my steps. So on average this week, I did a 7,434 steps. And I apologize, guys, if you see me looking down, it's just because I'm looking at my phone because I wrote everything on my phone. So 7,434 steps on average I did this week. My watch is set to 8,000 steps. Sometimes it's a give or take situation depending on how active I am on that particular day, and so forth. So like I said, average. All right. My average amount of calories this week was 1,865 between Monday and technically yesterday, give or take. Okay. So let's get into our macro. So protein, I have 43 grams of protein left this week. I have 40 grams of carbs left this week. I have 7 grams of fiber left this week. Um, just basically what I'm pretty much consuming and so forth. This is what I had left over, which is not too bad. Obviously, I would love to hit the goal of eating all my proteins, eating all carbs, hitting fiber goals, but sometimes, it's just not realistic when meal planning and so forth. So I did go over on my fats by -2. So that's not bad. It's not bad. It's only I went above 2 grams on my fats, but yeah, we're not stressed about that. I worked out 6 days this week. I worked out between Monday and I worked out today as well too, even though you guys did not see that. Obviously, I worked out last Sunday, if we want to say from Sunday to Saturday, but yeah. So 6 days this week, I did work out, and then my weight in, I just weighed myself actually. I am 189.2. So right now, technically, I am out of the 190 range, but it could fluctuate because as I'm lifting and so forth, that could change, but we're not too stressed about that. So now let's go ahead and get into the check-in. Just my overall mental, like these questions are going to be about mental, physical questions and things like that. Because I think it's very important that we do check-ins with ourselves, because a lot of times in life we are so used to doing the go, go, go situation. I was just making sure my mic is on. Okay, it is on. Because I had it on from earlier and I was trying to get these answers down for you guys. All right. I think a lot of times we do not do check-ins with ourselves. We're used to the go, go, go mentality, and then we're trying to figure out why we're burnt out or why our, life is working out in this particular way and stuff like that. So, like I said, I wanted to introduce something different in doing check-ins with you guys. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the first question that I have is what challenge my thinking this week? Okay, so what challenged my thinking this week was overthinking. I just have a tendency of overthinking. overthinking, especially when it comes to like work and stuff like that. So I'm trying to stop doing that. I'm trying to just be more like I'll get to it when I get to it, and not like think, okay, it's the end of the world. You know what I mean? Or I have to, like, I have this own internal thought process that I have to do this at this particular time as well too, which is one of the questions that I have here, or one of the answers to the questions that I have here. But I need to stop overthinking. It's very stressful to overthink. And 9 times out of 10, I get what I need to get done. So I just need to do better in that. Next question. Did I honor my rest? Not at all. This week, guys, if you didn't already know, I am tired this week. I did not honor rest this week. This week was a lot going on with work. And just like feeling like I'm pulled in different directions. It just burnt me out. Like, and then when I go home and then I go to sleep, I don't, even though I'm asleep, I don't feel like I'm asleep because I'm thinking about things. You see what I'm saying? So I know I need to focus on honoring rest and taking time for myself and not, sometimes I'll think that I'm resting because, okay, I'm editing, so I'm not like stressed or anything like that, but it's not actually rest. Like I need to actively not be doing something. So this week we're gonna try to, maybe schedule, maybe schedule. I have to figure it out, maybe 20, 30 minutes out of the day where I don't know, like rest. I mean, give me, if you guys have any ideas regarding that on how I could honor my rest, that will be great. But only thing I can think is scheduling in the day. You know what I mean? And see what happens. So, what am I releasing? Doing things on a eternal clock. So I just spoke about that, on how that I have a tendency to have this thought process in my head that I have to do things right then, right now. Everything is scheduled, and I mean I know I just talked about schedules, but I have to, it's just, I have this thing, it has to get done. You understand what I'm saying? So I have this eternal clock in my head, and I need to focus on this week releasing that. And that's something that I releasing, like, okay, this is a problem. I need to do better. You know what I mean? Because the results of just stressing out about stuff is not going to make me feel any better. So therefore, I just need to stop doing it. So, what went right this week? What went right for me this week is I didn't quit. Like, although this week I was tired, and I feel like that was more related to my cycle came on yesterday. So, I think, obviously women, we know when our cycle comes on, we get more tired. It just is what it is. So, I think that was a part of it. But at the same time, what went right is that I didn't quit. I didn't feel like, or I felt, let me correct that. I felt like I wanted to quit, but I didn't quit because it's like, I know I have these goals and things that I'm trying to reach. So therefore, let me just go at it. Even if I'm working out or whatever, and I'm just working out on the elliptical for 45 minutes, that's something better than me just staying in the bed and doing nothing. You know what I mean? And thinking in my head, I should go work out. So just go do it. So that is something that went right this week and we're happy about. Now let's go ahead and get into the last question. One thing I am proud of. Okay, so one thing I'm proud of this week is that I have good sense to know that something is not working. Obviously, we're having this conversation that, I need to do better. So I'm very proud of myself that I'm not like, how sometimes like when you do something wrong and you know it's wrong, and then like you punish yourself, not necessarily punish yourself, but like I said, you know it's wrong, and then you turn around like a week later and you do the same thing again, and then you get the same result. You see what I'm saying? So it's like good sense to know that something is wrong, I need to fix, and I can't continue to do this because I know it's not going to lead to anything better. You know what I mean? So, that's a promise that I'm making to myself, to just treat myself better than how I did the prior week. Sorry guys, you know me and I get tongue tied. All right, so that is the wrap up and that is the check in for this week. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this part of the video. Let me know in the comments if this is helpful for you guys. If you guys want to, put in the comments as well too, what is some of the things, your wrap up? Is there numbers that hit that you're excited about that you want to share? Or whatever like you want to share in your particular wrap up, and as well check in as well too, like let me know. I know sometimes we don't want to like showcase what we're doing and telling the people what we're doing, but one of the big things that I think is very helpful is that when we share and we create a community of sharing this the things that we're trying to drive towards or get towards is very helpful for the next person. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, do your wrap ups. If you want to put that down below, just a couple of comments or, check in or say a couple of comments, couple of words, then that will be cool, and helpful to me, helpful to other people who are on their journey as well too. All right, guys. So right now we are going to go downstairs, or I am going to go downstairs. I need to start meal prepping. It is 9:30 right now. Hopefully, I can finish meal prep by before 12. I'm saying give or take. I am going to not be recording the meal prep for our breakfast because it's the same thing that you guys have seen before, which is our steak sandwich with the peppers on the side. So on the protein bagel. So it's not something that you necessarily need to see again. However, I will be coming back to do lunch because we're going to be attempting to make a brown stew chicken. That is what we're attempting to make. So hopefully I'm hoping it comes out well and it tastes well. The chicken is already seasoned, because we season our meats once my husband brings them home. So we just gotta just do the cooking process and everything. So everything is marinated, and hopefully since it's been marinated for the past couple of weeks, it should be good. I'm hoping so. All right, guys. So let me go ahead and get downstairs, and I will see you guys in a few.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let Israel rejoice. Let Israel give glory in song and dance, not by accident, by his command. Before the clock of time began, he formed us by his sovereign hand. Oh, breathe in our lungs, fire in our bones, called us children, called us home, not forgotten, not alone. We lift his name above every throne.
All right, guys, so we are about to start working on our brown stew chicken. So I'm starting off with a little bit of olive oil. Now, the recipe does not call for garlic, but we're going to be adding it anyways, even though it doesn't call for it. And then we're going to be adding the vegetables as well too. Now, this recipe, I'll post a recipe. I found it on TikTok. Um, I'm not using all the ingredients that's in the recipe because I just don't have those specific, type of ingredients. But we're trying to make it as close to the recipe, I guess, as we can. Um, but I'll post it down below. So if you guys are interested in following the recipe to the T, then you'll have that information in the description. So just going to start with our garlic. Let's turn the fire up a little bit. And now this recipe, just to let you know, we're starting it off on the stove, and it's going to cook on the stove for a little bit. But after about 20 minutes or so, we are going to be popping it in the oven as well too, to finish it off in there. That's what she did in her in the video that I saw. I think it was a she, if I'm not mistaken. So Garlic is in there. Let's add our vegetables. So we got peppers and we have onion. So we're gonna cook this down a little bit. I'm gonna allow this to cook down and then I'll come back once this is cooked down. Now guys, I just remember I need to add carrots as well too. So I'm just dropping this inside as well. Okay. All right, so let's cover this for a couple of minutes and then we'll move on to the next step. All right guys, so vegetables are cooked down, looking vegetably y. Not sure if that's a word. I know it's not, I just made it up. All right, so let's start adding, let me get our tongs. Because I want to start adding the chicken, but I'm also going to be adding, the recipe called for, I think, a chicken cube. I'm not sure exactly what that is, but I'm going to be adding this seasoning here to it. It's called Bell's All Natural Seasoning. Something my husband likely picked up because I know I didn't pick it up. So I'm going to add a little bit of that to our vegetables here. It smells like seasoning. So let's go ahead and mix that up a little bit. All right, so now let's start adding our chicken. Now I started off cooking this chicken in the air fryer just to get it like pre-cooked, and then obviously we're finishing it up on the stove and then in the oven, so it could get all nice and marinated, hopefully with the brown sauce that we're going to be adding. I'm not going to be adding all the chicken because some of this I'm actually going to eat for breakfast. I think I'm going to do chicken and waffles for breakfast. So I'm actually going to put this in our air fryer. I think I'm going to do honey chicken and waffles. We're going to add our water. And then we're going to add our browning. Now I may have to take, okay, it comes out good. Sorry for all the sniffling, guys. You know me by now. I'm always sniffling. Now I should have measured that out, but I didn't. That was probably what, like 20 pumps or so. So we're stirring it up. I wish I have a bigger metal pot, but it's really big. It's like for when we have like Thanksgiving. So we got to work with, you know, what we have here. Let's taste it, see what it tastes like. Okay. It's decent, it's good. It needs some salt. It definitely needs some salt. So let's add that. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're going to cover this, allow this to cook for about 20 minutes or so. And then after that, we're gonna be popping this in we're gonna be adding some cornstarch. Mix that up with some water, pop that in here, and then stir it up. And then we're gonna be putting it in the oven, allowing it to finish off in the oven. So let's go ahead and get this covered. All right, guys, sorry, I am back. I was going over the recipe and there's one ingredient that I'm missing, and that's ketchup. So I'm just adding that in. This is 52 grams of ketchup. I was going over the recipe and I was like, no, I'm missing one ingredient. I know I'm missing something. Ketchup. This already looks so good. So now let's go ahead and cover this up again. And then let it cook for, onion flew. And let it cook for about 20 minutes. And we're gonna turn it down to about a 2. All right, guys, so let's see what we are working with. This looks so good, so good, so good, so good. So now we're gonna pour in our cornstarch mixed with water. Guys, remember, you can't pour cornstarch in without mixing with the water, or it's just going to make the make it lumpy. It's gonna be lumps inside of your sauce. So you want to make sure you do that. Just dry my hands off. I need my mittens for this because this is so hot. So now we're gonna stir this up. I've already preheated the oven to 185 so I can finish this off in the oven. And the sauce is already starting to thicken up some. All right. So that's mixed pretty well. So pop this in the oven. We're gonna allow this to finish off in the oven. I think for another 15 minutes, 20 minutes. But I'll keep an eye on it and then it'll be done. All right, guys, so timer went off. It's time to take this out the oven, our chicken out the oven. So let's stir. I mean, it looks the same, honestly, as it looked before putting it in the oven. I guess the juices got a little bit thicker.
Chains fall down when praises rise. Strongholds tremble, darkness flies. Zion standing purified. Glory shining in our eyes. So we sing. We dance. We dance. We dance. For the Lord. Most High. Oh, we sing. We dance. We dance. We dance. Let His praise fill the sky. Women, daughters, sons, lift your voice. The Lord is one.